Hello dearies, and welcome back to Story Time with Mother Loose. Bugger. Well, this ain't shit, isn't it? Today I want to talk to you about the well-known little nursery rhyme, Ring Around the Rosie. Now, the curious lyrics from Ring Around the Rosie have to do with the plague, or the Black Death. The first line, Ring Around the Rosie, refers to the splotches that use that word, splotches, is the marks that you would get on your skin when you had contracted the illness. Pocket full of posy. Now, what the fuck is a posy? A posy is a nice little arrangement of flowers and herbs and such. Now, during the bubonic times, people were stuffing their pockets with herbs and flowers and such that they thought helped keep sickness at bay. This was a particularly popular practice among physicians. Oh, I get a drink for enunciating that line well right now. And the last line, pretty self-explanatory, ashes to ashes we all fall down, is one of Mother Loose's favorite endings in which everyone dies. Whoops. Oh, I've lost my hat. The one curious thing that I wanted to talk to you about, piece of history that often gets left out when it comes to the Black Plague. I wanted to talk to you about today the printed word. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what the fuck do many people dying have to do with the printed word? Well, so many people died during this vast span throughout history that the survivors stood to inherit money and property from their deceased family members. Now, what did they spend it on? No, it's not vast quantities of liquor like Mother Loose would want. They spent them on clothes, linens in particular. And what does this have to do with books again? These people that were buying all these clothes and linens and sheets and things, there's a real economy boom with this. They were just buying these things up, so that led to more people manufacturing this and shipping it in. And it meant so many people throwing clothes all over. It's a party, yay, it's a party, throw the clothes all over the place. And we have all this linen. So all this frivolous spending leads to what? A lot of waste, as always. And all this extra linen was converted into paper. The invention of linen paper came to us from our friends in the Far East. Now, with the advancements with printed technology, all this linen surplus made it possible for the mass production of books, which means that books in the printed word became more readily available to the masses, wherein which literacy increased and many this ball. I can't even be a shit. This is what happens when you get these cheap things that were made in America. This made the printed word readily available to the general public, increasing literacy and intelligence and pulling a lot of people out of the dark ages. So what I'm trying to say is that we owe much success for the advancement of the printed word to death. Thank you for joining Mother Loose for story time again. Now, run off to the liquor store and get me some real hooch, because this wine gives Mother Loose the shits.